When does a team know that it's time to move on from a coach? What's going on, folks? This is Coach Marcus for Pro Fan Talk. And the breaking news coming off the wire is the Bills fire offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey after last night's loss to the Broncos. If you watched the game last night, it was all parts of ugly. No bones about that. It was an ugly game. How do you put that on the offensive coordinator? That sounds like a scapegoat, because the offensive coordinator is not on the field throwing those interceptions. The offensive coordinator is not the one fumbling the ball. They turned the ball over 4 times yesterday. 2 picks, 2 lost fumbles. And they got lucky on a third, on the fifth one, because the ball bounced literally right back to the kid. He ended up making a great play on it, but still, that's not on the offensive coordinator. And here's the funny thing. So you mean to tell me if Josh Allen doesn't have that horrible game last night, and let's say they do have only 11 men on the field on that last field goal, does that save his job? Does special teams save his job? Is he the special teams coach too? Because that's what lost him the game. Oh, but you can't lose a game on one play. So that's not it. Or maybe it was the interception or the other interception or the fumble or the other fumble or the other fumble. You see what I'm saying? When you got somebody in the booth, they're not on the field playing. Now, if you want to argue about the X's and O's of it and some of the play calling, you may have an argument. Even still, that has nothing to do with Josh Allen throwing the ball away. 2 picks. That's not on the offensive coordinator. You don't practice throwing picks in practice. You don't work on that. So it's all about Josh Allen making bad decisions. So if you want to put that on a coordinator, again, okay, but you gotta bring it back a little bit. So what you're telling me is if Josh Allen didn't have the game he had last night, if he didn't turn the ball over 3 times, the guy's job would still be in play. He would still be employed by the Buffalo Bills. Is that what you're saying? So now, does Josh Allen have the moniker of a coach killer? Because now we're going back to, and I've said this before, when everybody wanted to throw Josh Allen in that elite category. Go back and look at his first 2 years in Buffalo. Buffalo wanted to get rid of him. I'm saying Buffalo fans. They did not like what they saw, and they were ready to get him out of there and let's find somebody else. But you got to let guys like that take their lumps. Now, this season, you started off hot, and now you've cooled off, and now you're making mistakes. So now that's the coach's fault? I'm not buying that. What happened was fans are looking at the upside rather than the reality. They see those long throws. They see his running ability and trying to jump over people, playing a lot of hero ball. And he was successful at it for a time. Now it's catching up with him. But that's the offensive coordinator's fault. Again, you don't practice that during the week. You don't practice throwing the ball to the other team. You don't practice fumbling. That's on Josh Allen making bad decisions, period. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to go back, watch the tape, and they say, Josh, you missed this guy right here. Josh, you got to get rid of the ball quicker. Josh, you shouldn't have made that decision. Josh, next time just throw it away. That's what they work on. They work on not making the bad decision. Josh Allen just made the wrong choices. That's not the coach's fault. Very interesting to see what they're going to do. I want who's taking his place and what are they going to look like going forward. We'll see.